sit back, relax and listen to GapChat. I am George, part of the team here at the Gap, and I'm sat here with Madison.
Hi.
And Ruby.
Hi.
And we were reflecting and thinking about what could we speak about in a podcast, and we were just thinking, you know, when we have a bad day, what do we do to kind of bring ourselves a bit of joy, bring ourselves forward and not kind of sit in the sadness, if you like. So yeah, what do you guys do when you're having a bad day? What brings you joy in your life?
I go round to my family and friends' house, so they bring me joy, and you talk to them, and then you've kind of got a bit of comfort because you know that someone's listening.
Yeah, it's important, right? Sometimes you just want to be listened to, don't you? You don't even want someone to say anything to you or have all the answers, but just to listen to you say, gosh, my teacher was so annoying today, or my friend was saying this, or blah blah blah. How about you, Ruby? Do you find the same kind of comfort in some of the things?
I think the same, but I just think it takes my mind off things when I'm with people that I know, that I'm obviously close with, and I just think it's easy and I can talk to them.
Yeah, that's true. And I always find when I've had a really bad day, I'm almost picky with who I kind of want to offload on, because not everyone can just sit there and listen to you, and sometimes people will actually poke you even more, won't you, and make you be even more annoyed. So when you go to your friends and family or whoever you want to speak to, is that kind of a natural thing for you? Do you offload, or do you find it is helpful for someone to give you insight and to help you by saying something?
Yeah, I would think so. If it was just someone that I've met for a few days, I wouldn't go to them. But if I've obviously been with them for ages, then it's just easy. It's just normal for me.
Yeah. And in terms of bringing joy into your life, you don't want someone that's almost gonna fuel the things that you're feeling, but maybe just be able to help you to refocus and come out the other end in a bit of a lighter mood. Can you think of any examples of that, maybe from your past experiences or anything that you think people would like to hear or find helpful?
Once I had a really bad day at school, and then I just went to my nan's house on the night, and I just told my nan, because she's my little safety thing. I know that I could go to her with literally anything, and she'll be it's reassuring. I think reassurance is a really big thing as well, because if you feel no one's in your corner, you've kind of got that little bit of put more into you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's so good. That's really wise. I wish I knew that when I was your age. So, it's amazing, isn't it, that I hope all three of us have people in our lives that we can go to. If you don't have, people like that in your life, or you feel like you don't anyway, maybe you don't get on with your parents or your nan, or you struggle to make friends, what would you say to those people in actually maybe reaching out to someone if you're having a bad day?
You could go to anyone in your school. You say you've got a really trusted person in your school. You could go talk to them, or you could talk to one of maybe if you've got a best friend, you could talk to one her or him. Just let load.
Yeah.
Or there's that place in town, Pause.
Okay. Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
That's a good place to go to.
Yeah.
If you need advice or support, or you need help. That's another good place.
That's really good. It sounds like from this, we're kind of identifying how important mentoring can be in someone's life. I mean, I'm 26. I have mentors in my life that are older than me and younger than me, actually. And I am a mentor. To other people, and I know that you yourself are a mentor at school now, aren't you as well? Which is incredible. How are you finding that?
It's good. I've had training Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I get my little, is it mentorees?
Mentees,
I get them. I think I get a little year 7. I get one of them. So if they don't feel comfortable for the first time I'm with them, like I understand, like I'm a complete stranger to them. You just kind of got to build a bit of a trust with them.
Yeah.
That's what you've got to have in someone. If you trust them, you can kind of like trust them a little bit.
Yeah. That's incredible. How old are you again?
14.
14. Man, isn't that amazing? I'm saying this to people that are going to be listening. Isn't that amazing that there's a 14-year-old that is a mentor for the next generation for her? I think that's just...
She's a good person to talk to.
Yeah. Both of you are. Maybe I'll come to you for some advice next time. So, speaking about, like, you know, what adds joy into our lives and stuff, are there specific things other than going to your friends or family to talk to that either of you do just to, you know, get your mind off things and put your focus into something that you really enjoy? Like, what for you guys, what do you do?
I quite enjoy doing makeup and hair, and that just makes me happy, to be honest, and just listening to music and forgetting about everything else. So that's what I kind of enjoy. Yeah,
that's beautiful. Music's like, it feeds the soul sometimes, isn't it? Like,
especially the songs you would like enjoy.
Yeah. What's your go-to like playlist for when you're having a bad day?
Like, my go-to playlist.
Or artist maybe.
I like whatever comes on, to be honest. So I just put whatever on.
Yeah.
And it just makes me happy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I do dancing. And
yeah.
I'm like quite into it because like whenever I go there, I feel like I can like be myself and like express my feelings through dancing. If you kind of get what I mean.
No, 100%. I definitely relate to that. I mean, I don't dance at all. I mean, I like to dance, but I'm not a dancer like you. But I think just expressing yourself, and you know, for you, Ruby, it's the same with makeup, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they're both ways of expressing yourself.
When I'm doing it, I just forget about everything.
Yeah,
because you've concentrated on something else, and you're not concentrating on like what you've like upset or stressed about. You like all your focus is on one thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah. How important would you say that it is to have maybe like those hobbies, or at least for some people they don't actually have anything to do? Maybe like,
everyone should get themselves a hobby.
Yeah.
Get yourself a hobby.
Yeah.
That's good.
Where do you start? Where do you start in finding what you enjoy?
I think you just got to experiment.
Yeah.
Because if you don't experiment, you're never going to find out what you do.
That's what I did. I hated makeup to begin with. And then my little sister, she's the one that made me want to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got it from my little sister, if anything.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. It's so important, yeah. Just like you say, when you go and do something that you don't have to, that takes your mind off those things. It's not like sweeping those things under the rug and forgetting about them, but it's more just like refocusing your mind, isn't it? Without going all scientific, I don't know if you guys know about like neural pathways.
Yeah.
But you know, we have them in our mind, and the more that you think about a negative thing, the bigger it can become. So that's why you can see it's so important to refocus your mind on like positive things. And it's not any like kind of toxic positivity to just ignore all of your bad stuff, but it's just sometimes, you know, pushing through and refocusing yourself. But it sounds like you guys got that all sorted out for sure. That's awesome. So joy, being joyful, what does that mean to you? What does that look like? And it's quite an ambiguous question, but
being with my friends is like where I'm most happy, because I feel like I can like be myself and I don't have to put on like an act or like a show for them. Like with Ruby, like whenever she comes on to mine, it's just like I can like don't have to like hide.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to like bottle up all my feelings because she knows absolutely everything.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't have to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, being out is just, I don't know, like when I'm upset or something, I just like to get out of the house and just be out and just like see my mates.
Yeah.
And I just feel better once I'm out. I feel more free. Because when I'm stuck in the house, I'm sitting there doing the same thing and I'm just going to get myself upset. But if I'm out, I have friends that won't get me upset.
Yeah. That's cool. And you've highlighted something for me there that's like kind of like personality types. So like you've said that you enjoy going out and spending time with people. That says to me maybe that are you an extrovert maybe? Because I think extroverts, they get their energy from people.
Yeah.
Whereas introverts get their energy from just like time alone kind of thing. So for some people, you know, going and being alone is actually the
comfort.
it's comfort for them. But that's not the same for everyone. But would you say it's important to kind of understand maybe your personality type and to understand maybe what does feed you, whether it is being with people or whether it's being alone kind of thing. But I suppose there's time that we all want by ourselves sometimes, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I only want to be by myself when I'm like angry or when I'm frustrated. But when I'm sad, I want to be with someone, so I know there's someone there to comfort me, like Madison when I'm upset.
So you know you're not alone.
Yeah.
When you feel like when you're frustrated, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
When you're like mad or like angry, you kind of like don't want to lash out on someone or like take it all out on them. So I kind of like sit in my bedroom and I just think like, what am I actually mad about? And then whenever I'm upset, being in isn't really like gonna do anything for like you, because you gotta go out and like even going on a walk and just like clearing your mind, listening to music. That's another form of like something you could do instead of just sitting inside.
I love that. That's awesome. I've just had like a quote come into my mind. I think I read it a while ago. It was something like happiness isn't a decision, but joy is.
Yeah.
So like even when we're feeling down, we can still choose to be joyful, can't we? It's like what you were saying, you don't want to lash out on people. So that's why you can see kind of how it's important to actually really focus yourself in a joyful posture, if you like. Is that easy? Would you find, is that easy all the time, or sometimes is it like, I really just can't be joyful right now?
Yeah, it does get
sometimes.
to that point. Because if you're in one of them moods, you kind of want to like be on your own. You don't really like want to be around your friends, and I know that's like probably like really horrible to say.
No.
But you just sometimes just like want to be alone. Like you want to have some downtime to yourself.
Yeah.
What to put on that?
Like even sometimes me and Madison don't message every day, but our bond is still the exact same.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like even if we was to fall out, we always manage to keep our cool. And like we're always happy with each other. So I just think, yeah.
I love it. Awesome. Well, I've learnt a lot today. I don't know about you guys listening, but I've learnt a lot from these two amazing girls. But yeah, I think we're done. Do you wanna send us out with the slogan or whatever it is?
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the GapChat.
Whoop whoop.